my charger because it got down very cold, and obviously I've got a parasitic draw that I've got to find out. But that's besides the point. I went to plug in my top scan, and lo and behold, it told me I had to renew. I've been seeing comments about people complaining or getting upset because they have to renew on a yearly basis, which is only $49.99. Unless you got the Pro version with the immobilizer, which is $99.99. I went ahead and renewed it. But even before I renewed it, I still had options available to me like EOBD. You know, the global function where you can go and at least scan codes and see the readiness monitors and stuff. But at least I was able to scan and clear codes that way. But if you're getting into this more so for yourself and you have the knowledge to be able to work on your own vehicle, $49.99 is not that bad of a price per year. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed that you have to pay $49.99 a year. Most scan tools let you use it up to the current model year, but this scan tool is a little different. You get to use it on your phone, and you've got the same options as your top of the line scan tools. So even though I have to renew this thing every year for $49.99 or $99.99 because I have the immobilizer option, I'm still going to use it because it's that easy. I'm always carrying my phone on me. Instead of trying to search for my scan tool or grab a big scan tool, I've got my top scan. I've got my phone. I can run out to a customer's vehicle and check that real quick. If you've got the knowledge to work on your own vehicle, I think it benefits you to pay the $49.99, because if you can read live data and interpret it, there's no better scan tool for the price. Even the ones that you got to pay $500 or $300 for, you've got to renew as well, and you've got to update. Every scan tool you've got to update. Heck, my Autel, that's $1,700 a year. Granted, I get to use it up until the current model year that I have it updated to, but still, every scan tool's got their flaw. I just wanted to let everybody know it's still going to be in my arsenal of tools. Jump in here and check out some more features of the top scan. Alright, so here I am inside for my charger, and we're going to read some codes, do some functions, but you can see everything that it's reading. It's picking up every module in the vehicle. So let's see what kind of fault codes I got after losing battery. Yep, seems about right to me. Check out some active tests. So here's some things you can do. This is kind of cool. Let's go under special function, learn throttle. Can even do misfire data. Granted, different vehicles will have more functions depending on the make, model, and year. Let's go into data stream. I mean, heck, you can go in and check everything that you need to. Granted, this is not factory specs because this is a tuned vehicle, but still, you could go in and edit the report and only pick out what you need to look at. But like I said, for the price point, you've got a bunch of different things you can look at. And I'm not even finished scanning my entire vehicle. You can pause it and just get into the module you're wanting to get into right away. I've got to go through and clear every code that was stored in this thing from the battery dying. But the top scan, I still think is a pretty good tool, even if you've got to pay for it every year. I mean, that's just my opinion. I've got the Think tool, which is the same concept, but that one's $70 a year. And then I've got another one from X Tool, which is like $200, and it does the same thing as the top scan. So they all vary. If you're doing this on the side or occasionally, one job will pay for this scan tool's yearly subscription, and you're done. That's how I look at it. If I was doing it on the side, which is how I got my start, I started out as a mobile mechanic and then eventually graduated up into a building. It's besides the point. You fix one, maybe two vehicles for a customer, and you've got your TopScan yearly subscription paid for. And you don't have to buy a fancy high-end scanner, which, like my Altel, I said, the Ultra, is $1,700 a year to update if you want current model years. Don't forget the fact that this thing has auto-auth incorporated into it, which might not mean much for people that are doing it on the side, but if you've got a newer Chrysler, $5 a year for up to 5 scan tools is a heck of a price to get access to auto-auth, and then you don't have to dilly-dally is a funny word, with the security gateway module. I'm not a big fan of the pay-to-play, but ultimately the choice is up to you.